The saga begins. This is Micah's 3000 GT, little Christmas action. A 92 first gen, and then this is actually a 92 also, but second gen bumper and headlights and stuff. And we are 4G swapping it. So I took that from a Talon that we got rid of. It's just a stock second gen 2 liter with Evo 316G. Little bitty guy. And all-wheel drive auto. So Micah, why don't you pop the hood? Actually, no, do the open the door. Show everybody what's going on in there.
Fully caged, racing seats.
Yep.
Got a quick release steering wheel in there.
Oh yeah, that's right. So you can drive down the road and take your steering wheel off like all the cool kids, right? Yeah, it's pretty sparse right now. So the cage is actually a really nice cage. Somebody used to road race this car. We don't need all the bars for drag racing, so may end up getting rid of this crossbar so he can get in and out. It is going to be his daily, so we have a bit of work to do. No wiring. Let's pop the hood. Ted, we got no engines. Get to work, Micah. That's about how we both feel, just staring at an empty engine bay. All of this work to do. But we know what needs to be done, just need to get going. So I'll show you a little of the detail. This is actually a prototype mount. 4Gswap.com is our website. We started project doing billet mounts, but the person I was partnering with ended up getting some other priorities. So this is one prototype. The holes were too small, so I just enlarged those. So he's getting the fancy stuff on his car. The timing side mount is going to be the same mild steel that everybody else has for their 4G swaps. It works, it doesn't break, it's just a little heavy. That's about it. We're gonna start putting this engine in though. All right, little update. So it's hard to see, but using the 2G DSM power steering lines, they do, it's dark, they do thread into the rack, so that's good. We'll probably have to bend these a little bit and find a way to mount the DSM power steering reservoir, because it's a little bit different. But it cleans up some of the lines because no all-wheel steering. And then just trying to assess what we have. A lot of this previous owner cut out a lot of the wiring, so there's no real engine harness left, but we're gonna make our own with MS3 Pro. So this is an MS3 Pro Evolution is the model, and then the universal harness. And then I'm just gonna use what's left over of a DSM engine harness and splice it together basically, instead of buying all new connectors, because we're cheap like that. And then someone had loosened up, they did a cruise control delete apparently, which is good, but that throttle cable is loose, and so there's a nut on the backside, and he is trying to get underneath there. It's going really well. Oh yeah. and a proud kid. He doesn't show up, but he's happy. So it's bolted in, a well-used 4Gswap mount that has run mid-9s on my car before, and then the fancy billet aluminum, and then I didn't have the right bracket here, so we had to improvise. This is a Maximal Motorsports, Maximal Performance, yeah, whatever, one of those. Solid engine mount for 3000 GTs, but this wasn't the right mount, so it was not centered correctly, so we just cut it off and put one washer, and it's nice and tight and fits. That's about it. A lot of work and wiring to do. We have a nice black powder coated valve cover for it. It'll just be red and black as the theme, and plenty of room for activities here, back. Not gonna have AC, but the heater still works, so we'll do that. And then he just surprisingly, this is actually cleaned up. It's a bit of a mess. Monkey bars back there. It's a really nice cage though. We do have most of the interior panels, and a buddy of mine got him a stereo too, so put a stereo in there. Lots of work, but getting there.